This is the $CAD on the 60-minute time frame, and we have a triangle that's set up. I'm going to do the high time frame analysis on this trade, and then I'll talk about entry, stops and targets. So my bias on this currency pair is now long, and the reason for that is we had a move lower, a pullback, a move lower, a pullback, a move lower, and then an initial structure high. This level here violated these two levels of structure, giving us a head and shoulders. Then we saw a pullback to this level, and we're working our way up. Even though we have had this lower close, my overall bias here is that we are going to go higher, but right now we've got this big lower close. We've kind of double topped here. Not a double top I'm interested in, but double topped. We had a break below, close below, so there is the potential here to come down to this level, which is the closes of these candles just here. So if we take a look at the 240, you can clearly see now this double top that's occurred up here, and again here on the 240, then we could even come lower down to this level. What you should be paying attention to is this big bearish candle and sideways movement. That means a potential breakout pattern, and if we drop to the 60, you can see that breakout pattern clearer. So the pole, very directional. If we put a structure level on like this, you can actually see that we've had 1, 2, 3 coming down for the fourth test right now, and the structure level like this as well. Along the top you can see we've had 1, 2, 3 tests, and the last test was a lower close, so you can really see that we're consolidating quite tightly here. Typically that's what happens before we see the breakout. See the consolidation. If we take a look at the 15, pretty much the same thing, same story here. Now, because I've not got an entry reason up here like a double top or a head and shoulders, a safe place to put my stop, what I do is I put it behind the middle test. On a trade this size where we've got at least 3 tests on either side, typically we don't see the middle test violated. So I've gone a full I've gone more than an ATR, sorry, I've gone 2 ATRs behind this level, so I've actually gone 10 pips behind it, just to give myself plenty of breathing room, and standard targets here, looking for that 127. And as you can see, I am front running by a couple of pips from that target as well. So it only works out to be roughly a 1-to-1 reward to risk this, because I have got my stop so far back, but the pattern is a high probability pattern. It's 25 pips of risk for 26 of reward. If we look left, there's no real structure here. As mentioned earlier, it does look as though we can come a lot lower. We're back for the update, and we have been stopped out of this trade. My stop was just up here. You can see I was taken out. We're putting a lower close candle, and we're just consolidating now. So no trading opportunity for me here. I'm not too sure what the market is going to do, but I am out of that for 25 pips.